What up? Yeah, it's on. What up, world? It's your girl Aisha, the goddess. Um, Remember on my Stay in Your Lane video, I was talking about how I made a whole bunch of videos and they all didn't have any sound on them. Well, I made one that I'm going to attempt to remake right now, and it was about the spiritual path and relationships and being single. Well, and relationships. I'm single and I've been single for a while. Here's the problem, okay? Here's the problem. I mean, I'm a normal human being. I want attention. I want affection. I want companionship. I would like to, be with people. And it was like I was tripping because I was like, I wanted to do other people have these problems. And for the people who don't, like if you're in a relationship and you're conscious, enlightened, whatever the hell you want to call it, how do you maintain the relationship? Here's my issues, okay? These are my issues. I don't know about other people's. People don't really know or want to know people. This is what I am, realizing. A lot of people. I'm not going to say all. No stereotypes. I'm not going to say all. I'm going to say a lot. And they want to know you to an extent, but they don't want to know the deepness of who you are because they don't want to know the deepness of themselves. And the problem is, I know myself very deeply. I know why I am the way that I am. I know the specific moments in my life that created the specific thought patterns and behaviors that I have. When I say conscious, that's what I mean. I don't mean woke black community, aware of the problems of society pertaining to black men. I'm not talking about that type of conscious. I'm talking about I pay attention to not only the things, my experiences that have developed my perceptions, but even my very perceptions, my thought patterns, good, bad, indifferent. I pay attention to them. I'm aware of why I say the things that I say. So I say things very deliberately. I am a big fan of communication, deliberate, but people, I've realized the art of communication is not well developed in people that even think because they're speaking English and because they're holding a conversation that they're well versed in the art of conversation. This doesn't happen because they aren't able to express their thoughts clearly and express their feelings and their emotions clearly. Most people react instead of express. I have a video. I don't even know if it's uploaded yet, to be perfectly honest with you. But it says express anger instead of acting on it, and I'm able to do that. Even if I'm in a situation where I don't like it, I'm able to express what I don't like, why I don't like it, in hopes that somebody that calls themselves my partner will sit down with me and go, okay, let's figure this out. How can we get a resolution in this issue that is satisfactory to both parties? And that does not happen. I have went from relationship to relationship, whereas the people were just not aware that this is an option. They're so used to reacting and just going through life unconsciously, just, going through life with these habits that were created that they just, develop and more, not realizing you can change that. You can do something new. Then it's like I have a problem because I analyze people. And I used to think it was a big problem, and now I've come to this conclusion that it's not. It's not. It's a very good trait to have. But if I'm speaking with you and as I get to know you, there are things about you, anybody, as I'm talking. I have to talk, but there are certain things I can see just from looking, the way your eyes are shaped, the way your cheekbones, there's certain archetypes that I've noticed that come along with certain facial patterns, and definitely certain areas of language. Like, people say this, they tend to be this type of person. People do this, they tend to be this type of person. And then the tone of your voice, the expressions. Like, I know, meeting a guy, if he still is stuck in the streets, or if he has issues with his mother, or if he's lazy, like, I can look. There's certain things, and it's little things, and I can't even say specifically, but it's those little cues. Like, you went on a date with me, but your nails are dirty, Yeah, you don't take care of yourself good, so how am I going to expect you to take care of me good? And it's like, now I am, it is important to me to maintain a sense of integrity when I talk to people. And I want the same integrity in return. So if I see that you're an inconsiderate person, if you're very self-centered, if you're very in your own world, your thoughts revolve around you, you're very like self-absorbed. And don't get me wrong, everybody's self-absorbed to an extent. I'm self-absorbed. I'm very concerned about myself. But my own world does not revolve around me. I try very consciously to be considerate of another person, their feelings, what they want to talk about. I could talk about myself all day long because I know myself so well, but I know that might come across as self-absorbed and inconsiderate. So no, I'm going to ask you questions about you. I'm going to reciprocate things. And people aren't just aware of what they're doing, Don't even get me started with the whole wanting to fuck thing. Like, that I realize that people do not see me for the person that I am. They don't want to get to know me as Aisha the goddess. You know what I'm saying? They want whatever the fuck they want out of me. Whatever that may be. A lot of times sex, That's what it is. That's what they want. They want sex. So it's hard because I can clearly see that by what you say, why you say the things that you say. Like, why you do the things that you do. And so I just, I don't engage. I back up, okay? And then it's like, there is just, I don't know. I just been going through this for so long. I don't get me wrong. It's not that all of my relationships have been bad. I just have not met anybody like myself. And the older I get, the more I'm realizing I need somebody like myself. I'm supportive. I need a supportive person. I'm hardworking. I need a hardworking individual. I'm spiritual. I need somebody that meditates, that, is at least open to the philosophies of spiritual path. Not necessarily you have to believe every single thing that I believe, but at least a live and let live person. Like I was saying in the last video, live and let live, a go with the flow type of person, a person who knows how to change with the energy around them. And because my life changes. Just a month ago, I was living in Illinois. Now I'm living in Nevada. My life changes. The things that I focus on they change. And I need somebody that can be adaptable to that and just let me be me. Just let me do me. I've told every single person that I've ever been with, I've used this analogy. Yes, butterflies are beautiful. And yes, you might feel like you found a beautiful butterfly or rare gem. But what you cannot do is put it in a jar and put it on a shelf because you want to look at it. because it will suffocate and die. I will suffocate. I'm a butterfly. You have to let me fly. You you have to let me be free to be me and trust that the things that I will do will not hurt you, because that's never my intention, to hurt another human being. I'm the type of person, it doesn't bother me to be vulnerable. It doesn't bother me to know my flaws. Everybody is flawed. You know, I have flaws just like everybody else. I'm not perfect. You know, I get my moments. Well, I'm a crazy motherfucker. I'm a Scorpio. So I get in my moments. Well, I get to whipping my tail around. You know, I'm feisty. Okay. And yeah, I have a fiery personality and I get feisty, and I need you to accept me for me, because I want to accept you for you. And I just have never found, because, and then I've realized that a lot of things it's not my issue, it's their issue. Like, you can't accept my free spiritedness because you think that mean I run around fucking whoever I want to fuck, you know? So there's a need to control what I do or where I go, even if it's a subliminal thing, even if it's you get an attitude because, I'm around somebody of the opposite sex. Like, I cannot deal with that. Like, I cannot deal with that. And then I'm the type of person like, oh, this not going to work. Peace. Like, if I'm not going to stifle my own life, because this is my life. This is my gift. I'm not going to let somebody else shit all over my gift, because I don't know how long it's going to last. I'd be dead tomorrow. And then what that look like? Now, I'd have been in a fucking unhappy relationship to make somebody else happy. Hell the fuck no. No, I'd rather be single by myself and happy. And it's like, I quote the movie Belly. Don't get me wrong. We happy because I'm happy. I'm happy single because I'm happy. I'm happy in a relationship because I'm happy. I have to be happy for myself. It's nobody else's job out there to make me happy. I have to be happy for myself. And happiness is a choice. Like, y'all just don't understand the shit I go through. And I go through too much to let somebody else make me unhappy. Like, prime example, this video. So, me and my daughter went out last night. And I had a friend that used to live in Chicago that hit me up like, man, I'm in Vegas. Let's hook up. So we go to this club. I ain't been to a club in 12 years because that ain't my jush. But I was like, fuck that shit. I'm about to start working. I'm finna go out. I'm finna, kick it. So we go out. Now, I already have issues with drinking, but I still drink. Even if it causes me pain the next day. It's self-inflicted pain. But it's like shit, I enjoyed my life. I enjoyed that moment in time. Then it was like, I had to switch shoes with my daughter. So I ended up wearing heels and let her wear my flats. So now today, because I don't wear heels and because I do have fibromyalgia, I have problems with pain. So I know what not to do. So today I'm in the bed. I'm literally like pillows right there. It's like I'm in my bed right now making this video because this is what. But guess what? I'm not finna have a bad day because I'm in a whole bunch of pain. I took half a pain pill and some Tylenol, and I said, I'm gonna work on some things. I'm gonna make some videos. I'm gonna do some things. Like, I know how to find the silver lining in a bad situation, and I need to be with somebody that can do the same thing and knows how to enjoy life moment to moment and knows how to go along with the adventures of life. I love adventures. Like, me living here is such an adventure every time I leave out the house because I don't know where I'm going. Like, I don't know this place. I love adventures. I love, like, if you was like, come on, let's do this. Sure. Go to a painting class. Sure. Go to a cooking class. Sure. Let's go camping. Sure. Let's go hiking. Sure. Let's go, on a road trip. Sure. I'm that type of person because it's like, I love God's creation. I love the wonderment of it all. I love looking at it. So I need to be with somebody that does the same thing. So I guess my question is for the people that claim to be, spiritual, enlightened, conscious, whatever. Is your partner a mirror reflection of you, or are you guys different? And if so, it's like, is there a mutual respect of the differentness? I want to see something. You know what I'm saying? I want to see something. But I'm out of here. That's all I got to say. Thank you guys for watching, and I love you so much. Check out my website, urbanawakenings.org, and please support my business as I attempt to get out of nursing full-time and just get into putting my spiritual gifts to good use. All right? All right. All right, you guys. Take care.